Hello everyone, I had a trumpet last time, but overall I'm pretty happy with that day. I definitely could have run that day through better, but I played that day so many times, I've had enough of it. Sorrow, hands, curse. Yeah, sure, let's go with hair. What do you think of us? Do you think it's something lacking? You liberally just disregard what they say, but please be kind. If we want to advance their departments, we have to treat them with respect. They seem uncomfortable conversing with me, most likely due to the fact I'm superior. Even if they are secretly jealous of my superiority, there is nothing they can do to change that. After all, I'm the most advanced AI in this company. Seems they've yet to show up. Man, why did the meeting have to be so far away? You already know my name, right? Got anything else to say? No? Great, I'll see you later then. You look a little dumbfounded. I know this isn't your place. You preach, so... Yeah, I don't like my job. Well, that's unfortunate. You could quit, can't I? Can't. Against my will. Don't care either. Don't even remember ending up this place, yet I have to play the role I didn't want to take. I mean, if you aren't allowed to quit and they're forcing you, you could always take the, hey, this is why you let us quit route. Though that could get innocence oofed. I want to be responsible. Whoever assigned me here is giving you the wrong job. No one to honor their sacrifice. Alright. Yeah, you'll understand how difficult it is. What if I go training team? As much as I'd like to, I don't want to multi. Alright, synchronizing. Okay. So... fun stuff in here. A new entity for me to deal with. I should still have plenty of sponges. Yeah, good luck leveling up Justice. Presently, let's see, looks like Hannah sort of the leader of the control team, while Max is the leader of the information team. Well, Max, let's get you strengthened. You also hopefully will be strong enough to manage the safety team. Wow, wait, you Justice 4? Well, Max, you actually are not as capable as Jacob. But wait, what? Interesting. Okay. Anyway, back to the teams. Yeah, 77. Anyway, Max, let's go ahead and, well, there isn't really anything for me to give you, is there, Max? You can have more health, but, well, I'll still boost you. We'll go with a little bit of health for you, and let's make Isabel here. What's your sanity capability, Isabel? Right. What about you? You are doing what you were made to do, which is absorb. Well, honestly, I think I'm fine with that. I only buffed Isabel, that way they can actually be more of a asset, but I think we're ready to begin our next day. Okay, so I forgot to mention this before, but I have decided that it'd be for the best to visit the wiki and read up on a bit of information. So now I know a bit more about the game. One of the things I know now is this darn bird. The reason it kept killing me including in rooms where I couldn't see it, so I especially couldn't figure out what was happening, is because the bird possesses a special power where if you fight back, it one-shots you. The message is, don't fight back, just let it kill you. Let's see. Delightful. So, starting with you, Jacob. Alright, okay. Part of me is thinking, let's work on... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just not zoom in on that one much. Honestly, I feel like this one needs repression. I also need to make sure I get Jacob to do one of everything. Let's see, in the meantime, we have other tasks for our group to do. But honestly, that's the one I care about the most. Here, we'll get Max to go in this room and build up its time for nothing more than to at least get research done. Yeah, it looks like repression was the right thing, the right call. Yeah, you have to be very careful of how you use that thing. If you use it for too long, you ruin everything, but you can just repeatably send someone and end it. Let's see. Alright, let's check what we chose. Ooh. Apparently that was the wrong thing. We just got lucky. Okay. Let's go with insight next. Well, in that case, attachment maybe? Let's go instinct. Is anyone on the verge of breaking out? Punishing bird is. There you go, you're ordered to go back in. Alright. And now you're ordered, Max, to go back in. Fantastic. So you're an attachment one, okay. I can work with attachment. I've already done everything but insight, so I need to insight you still. Okay. There. Now let's have you back in there. Oh yeah, you're having a very easy time with generating boxes now that you have the right thing. So you're a wall gazer. Okay. End usage. Max, go back in and finish it off. Well, what if we go in here? I want to get some instinct work done. Cancel? We need to wait until the right moment. So we need to keep Jacob nearby, ready to strike. If we don't... Wait, you're out, right? No, you aren't. Okay, yeah, that was a close one. Almost forgot and let one of the entities out. Okay, Jacob, get in position. I have a feeling you're going to be needed soon. Yeah, just go in there. And now, here we go. Insight. Basically, if they're on the smile on the far left, it's basically guaranteed success. Okay. So we did our thing in the shelter there. Now all that's left is to get the others working. Let's have Isabel do some attachment training now that they have some sanity to lose. You'll do some repression max. And then you three will each get on to your insight training. We'll start with you, then the Scorched, you. All three of you get insight training. Dawn, yeah, that's the first one. Yep. If all goes well, they should all be handled. Let's see. I need you to keep working with them to gain more information. What? That's concerning. They like screamed and hands were there. Okay, where were we? They might have done something, so I'm a little concerned. But anyway, begin, Isabel. And then as for you, Max, begin your own attachment work. Okay, I have a feeling they don't escape, so instead let's get guidelines going. Okay, so low temperance, turn their head back, panic attack. When attachment work... Oh! And normal lowers it. Every employee in the department suffers white damage, which thankfully is only you, Jacob. How much damage did Jacob actually take? Apparently not enough to actually have a problem. That's fantastic. Anyway, you need to keep generating me boxes. Okay, everyone over here has gotten their insight training. Now, let's actually have everyone heal up. Shoot. You're doing okay in there, Isabel, right? Yeah. Just making sure. So let's let everyone heal up. And then I'm going to send you all first with the bird. Okay, if you're confident you can attachment it. You can't attachment this one. So you're going to attach, and then we'll let Hannah attach later. Right now you're going to repress the Scorched Girl. That will be enough to give Jacob a proper purpose. So much, in fact, that we should be able to move Jacob right here for when the enemies start spawning. Okay, here we go. The Dawn of Crimson. Shoot, these things are annoying. Okay. Let's not let our new department things get loose, so Jacob, you handle that one. Next, you two. Why don't you run over to this one and handle it? Shoot, next one's noon. And everyone upstairs doesn't have anything to worry about. Fantastic. Dead. That was straightforward enough. Another one down. Shoot, where did it go? There it went. Okay. Max quickly deals with it. Okay. Now, we've handled that little issue. I'm fairly certain Jacob's gotten every bit of training they need. All that's left now is, let's go attachment Hannah. Actually, attachment Hannah. And then, not high chance of this working, but Summer, go instincts. Yeah, okay. And over here, both of you need an excuse to do instincts. Let's see here. Shoot, I'm not sure how much. I might not have the appropriate budget for that, which would be a problem. Let's see. Okay, I guess I have the budget for Max to do instincts in there. And then for you to do instincts too, Isabel. It's fine if it doesn't go well, as long as you get out alive. Okay. Now you can head back, because now I want you to get insight training done. Again, might not be quite so easy. Max can, of course, get started easily. And then once you two are done, next day begins. That was a pretty solid day. All things considered, we got a lot of training done, mostly for the units that actually matter. The ones that don't matter don't really matter. Yes, only one in my department over here died. Alright, workday complete. No one promoted, unfortunately. But we had no casualties, which is appreciated. Yeah, Jacob's justice improvements are pretty slow, but hey, more health and sanity. Though there's also get some small improvements. Alright, to the next day. Alright. This is a forest full of hearts. No matter how many he cuts down, the forest remains dense. A month later, we came to the conclusion there was no such beast in the forest. Bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave of all that desires to live. Alright, well, we're going to go with this one. Hopefully I don't regret it. The first truth I'll tell you is do not trust the AI at your side. 10 regular people imitate human emotions of ease. However, they can do things you're not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie, or rather to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of the AI is given the order to not share specific info, it has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than that controller. Some may even exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I programmed an AI before, well, participating in the program to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt I'll send you a program for your monitor I developed myself. It'll function like Pinocchio. Nose lengthen? The color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Interesting. When I shut my eyes, I feel like I'm in another place altogether. I see a different world, one I belong to. I think I remember doing something there, hoping to save someone's life. Then I accidentally skipped, sorry. Totally accidental. If we're going to die, might as well get wasted. I'll order one for you. Manager, please! Think before you speak. Don't stoop to their level. What's so low about me? I'm trying to improve welfare. Yeah, just keep ignoring me. Really? End the day? Without anyone panicking? Uh-huh. As long as it's just the important ones. If it's beyond the important ones, oh boy. Wouldn't mind some research happening. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Special gas. Yeah, let's go with this one. Totally would have gone to the right if I had a choice. Game locked me in the left, and I misclicked. What do you have for gear? Nothing too impressive. Okay, so I already have a good idea of what I'm going to have to resort to for the new one. Well, if I want to do research in the new one anyway. The problem is I don't really want to take out a new one. Well, I suppose I can do it the hard way. That's always an option. It is indeed an option. Max, you're level 5 now. Nice job. I'm trying to think. What should I spend my points on? Honestly, nothing really has me compelled. And there's one thing I would love to spend points on. Justice level 5. So let's just get into this day. Alright. So, our new friend here we need to handle. So let's get right to that. Shells are just shells. We must not forget what they cover. Alright, Jacob, you handle them. What else are we doing on this fine day? I need Jacob to do all 4. And then beyond that, I'm trying to think, what would be a good idea? Really, it's just a general day, isn't it? So, insight on everyone. There you go, Hannah. There you go, Kay, Hannah. And then there you go, Summer. And then down here, we'll do insight with Max. I don't think we can do insight here. Yeah, your only choice is repression. Alright, I think our first few seconds have been decided. Go ahead and get in there, Jacob. Yeah, no need to be afraid as long as they are a cold person. Alright. So I generated a ton of boxes, which allows us to immediately get the basic information. That's all we're doing with you today. I don't want any dumb deaths. Now, how do I end this without panic? Of any kind. Because the regular employees matter, I can't even get noon. So, let's see. Jacob, I'm going to need you over here. Actually, no, someone needs to do something. Max, you can get your own here. Common. Let's get attachment then. And what are we managing now? Well, you'll be in there in time. Oh, nice. You're all rigged up. And then over here, Jacob, you're going to need to do another round of attachment with them. Am I missing anything? I thought I saw 3, not 2. Oh? The bird escaped containment, huh? I can handle that. Everyone, you did your insight, right? If you all handled your insight training, then next up, go ahead and you go attachment, and you go that. And hey, Summer, why don't you run away? Here we go. It's a slow process. But we're earning our boxes. Okay. So you've done attachment twice, Jacob. We need to get you the other ones done. Also, I need to keep track of that darn bird. Yeah, you can laugh at that bird all you want. Just be careful. Oh no, the bird's going in for the kill. Yeah, you get away. And then over here, I just need to wait. Oh wait, here's my chance. So you've done that, so now let's have you do repression. Shoot. Now it's just average. That's unfortunate. Not exactly shocking, considering Jacob kept wandering around. Dang. A bad result? Okay. Just don't fight back, Jacob. You'll be fine as long as you don't fight back. Because for some reason it's okay for them to attack us as long as we don't fight back. Darn it, I tried going in for something again. It's just an average, but hey. Anyway. Jacob, the best soldier in the world, will continue improving. Who are you attacking now? Are you terrorizing our newbies? I think it is. Perfect. Get instinct training right now. Or not. Okay, come on. I need today's shy look. Can you not? Okay, anyway. No. Get over here. Perfect. Instinct training, Jacob. And hopefully this bird decides it's ready to return to its holding cell soon. Have I failed the whole no panic thing? I can't tell. I'm going to pause until this bird calms down. The punishing bird has finally been contained, and now, Jacob, I have a feeling you're going to be needed shortly. Dawn of the Crimson. Shoot, noon's coming up. Okay, you handle that one. Wait, Summer, why are you down here? Doesn't matter. Max, you can handle that one. And Summer, while you're down here, handle that one. Fantastic job, Max. Now you can move on to this one over here. Alright. Downed. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, you need to go down right away. How many boxes did it take? 150? Or not 150, 150? I can't quite tell, but it took a lot. Alright, well, I think we handled it. Oh. That's a problem. $16. Dang. It's still not dead? Well, you two handle, or you handle this. Finally! Okay. First things first, you, Jacob, handle that. Summer, you should probably go back to your group. While we're at it, though, why don't you do some instinct training? You do some repression. Alright. And then while we're at it, I think you've done everything here. So you just do your best, Max. Yeah, everyone's working. So we should see a decent jump in boxes to hopefully ensure that no one important panicked. People might panic, but no one important. Actually, I have 2 more tasks worth of things I can do. So you go in here. And why don't you do some insight? And let's see. The other one I'm trying to cultivate here. Let's wait until the yellow one turns. Here we go. Get in there with some repression work. Everything is done. No casualties, a mission complete, and plenty of money earned. Also, Jacob got stronger. That's all you can ask for. Jacob continuously getting stronger. There's some other things done, that's really all that matters ultimately. Yeah, to the next day, please. Wonder, I thought that maybe the AI thing would let me have a one-time use check. Oh boy. 3 T's. Okay. I'm not sure what the left and right one are, but I know this is like a machine that's supposed to be able to maybe remove debuffs? Let's find out. Alright, I think the clear choice is you must be happy. That was you must be happy, right? Born again? That doesn't sound like it. I think I chose the wrong one. Welp. Bear brand beer. That's just a log. Intoxicated. Infected with virus. Will you ever harm me? Let's see. Yeah, it flashed. Well, I'm not surprised. Finish the day without any death or panic. Yeah, let's expand. Which one did I end up going with? Yeah, let's go with the special gas. Yeah. Born again. Alright, here we go. All that needs to be done really is picking Jacob and strengthening them. Because I can't say I'm content with not having max justice. So 79, 79, 96, 96. Let's go. Jacob, you should hopefully be as capable as I need you to be. So step 1, Jacob. Anyone can use it. Or wait. This whole time, I've been able to scroll, apparently. And I thought they were limited. If, in case anyone's been telling me that before, sorry. I haven't even uploaded part 1 yet. Oh, actually I have, never mind. Alright, so that's sort of big, isn't it? I kind of want to see what happens if Jacob takes this, so I'm going to have Jacob take it. There we go. So now Jacob has it. Also imagining that Jacob, even regular speed, is fast. Not super sprint fast, but still speedy enough. Okay, so now that I know about that whole little issue, I can just send someone with lower stats over, right? Like Summer. Honestly, I'd rather still have my carry Jacob do it. Go on, Jacob. As for the rest of you, well, I can't have one person do everything, can I? I mean, I could, but I won't. Let's go ahead and have you work on attachment, you work on repression, and you will up here and get started on some other task. But shoot, I would have run this whole game so differently. It's good to know now, I will say that. Now that I know that, I could legitimately just entirely focus on like Max and Jacob. Or maybe one more for the other department. After all, what's the point of training anyone other than my main two? There isn't really much of one. But I'll still do it anyway. Insight 1, Insight 2, Insight 3. You are doing fantastic with that robot there. It did not do any damage to you, which is appreciated. Oh, that's right, I opened that up. Let's next get your escape information. Yep. And the trap is now sprung. Wonder how long I've had it for. Anyway, what's your temperance? That's really high. Anyway. Oh, you're angry. Or not. Thought you were angry for a second. Let's think about this. Oh, I suppose I can purchase their suit in that. Anyway, over here, Jacob, you just did attachment. You probably should do something else. Oh, you have very high instinct? Okay. Sure, why not? Meltdown, where? Just those two? Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you in there, Hannah. Hi. How much damage did you take, Jacob? Clearly not a lot. Over here, repression. Common's good enough for me. Okay. So, what's the next step? Oh, I should probably grab that. Okay, so... not an impressive weapon. Let's keep going. Let's keep this going. Where is Jacob? There's Jacob. Well, dawn is coming now, isn't it? Okay, here's Jacob. And now, Jacob, I believe you've done attachment and an instinct. So now you need to do repression. And over here, go ahead and do your own repression, Max. Well, you do attachment. There we go, fantastic. Now we need to do some insight with Jacob, and they will be done with their own personal training. As for all of you, let's see, I think it was instinct training for Hannah. So now attachment. Sure, let's go Summer. You can go attachment here. And then you can go just... we'll go repression. Let's do this. Any second now, the enemies will strike. But we can handle them, I'm sure. Or they won't, because apparently I didn't grab enough. Actually, before I go do that, yeah, I'm sure I've almost gathered all the time. Yeah. Return that, please. Having the double-edged sword is fantastic, but not really what I'm interested in when I'm about to call a bunch of enemies in. Let's see. Sure. Summer, you do that. And you go do instinct training. In fact, why don't you instinct train? Perfect food. Okay. 3 spots they're coming in from. First, you, Jacob, handle that. And you handle that. Weren't you killing them all? There we go. Shoot, that's a trumpet. Yeah, sorry, Hannah. I don't really have faith that you can handle any of this. Here we go. Yeah, don't worry about the bird. You two are going to have to flee. While Jacob has everything under control. What do you mean? Someone died. Shoot, they died in here. Darn it, it happened so late into it too. Alright. Alright. It was resolved with a lot of real world time being consumed. All that's left now, I believe, is to get some insight work done on Jacob. Cancel. And now, Jacob, you can begin your instinct. Shoot. Did it at the wrong time. Anyway, rest of you. Repression. Instinct. You can go something safe like attachment. And then we'll wait a little bit. Okay, I think I'm good to attach both of these. Or whatever they're doing. Yeah. Let's see, maybe I'll even magically get enough for everything that we're aiming to do here. So that I won't need to provoke anymore. Obviously not. Yeah, let's actually get you to attachment, Summer. That will poke the beast. Where are... Okay, okay. Where is the one lower on health? Okay, it's fine. Hannah, you'll go right here. Insight. Max, you get over here. Isabel, you get over here. And you do insight over here. Come on, reach it. Return. Alright. I think with that, our work day is done. Fantastic. One promotion. Okay. Jacob's stats went up. That's always huge. Isabel. Ooh, 2 of your things went up. Proceed to the next day. I'm really glad we've confirmed that the obviously not completely trustworthy robot is not trustworthy. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. I shall heal you, curing you of all disease and injury you possess. My infinite hatred, I give you this gift. Ooh. I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get infinite hatred. I'm not fond of, the tree. Did you hear the news? They say a rodent found its way into the appliance room. One of our facilities, things. Removing the rodent should not be much of a problem. It may damage the system. Personally deal with the rodent this time, but if you happen to find any more rodents, manager, please notify me immediately. I almost wonder if you're referring to a rat. But who knows? They've done it again. If I give the report, it was due yesterday. I can't even find him now. Drunk as a fish. Go ask him. Okay. That works as a solution. Don't want to talk to them. Must agree, it's lacking in 2 ways. Three or less agents in each department. Okay. That's actually, I think, doable. I think I'm already doing that. It's a waste to be having too many employees when you have to end up training them. Alright. Alright. So Jacob, how are you? Only 1 EX so far. Alright. Well, Max. How about we get your justice up? That way you are also a capable soldier, warrior, whatever. I like that idea. And I think we're good to go with that. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.